Hi everyone. Hi, hi, hi. Hmm. Come in here. Mm. Hello, hello, hello. We are live. Hi. Elemu, how are you? Hello, 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 guys. Come in. How are you? How are you? It's late night. It's late night. As. Hi everyone. Hi everyone. How are you guys? Rejoice, how are you? Kankani, how are you? Akan, how are you? Kidan Elemu, how are you? Um, good, good. I'm glad you are. Everyone is good. People are coming. Like my video as you come, please. Like my video as you come. Please like my video as you come. Hi, Neni. How are you, chicks? Um, I the beg una like my video. Like this live section before we start. Like this live section before we start. Please be liking, be liking. Now the question is, have you made up your mind? Which country do you want to go? Thank you for liking. Please keep liking. Thank you, Rejoice. Thank you. I saw it. Thank you. Guys, like my video. Just, I take God beg you, like my video, I beg. Eh? Like my video. Yes. Good. Thank you. Keep going. Keep going. Who said it's 4 a.m.? Ogech, you be monitoring spirit. Ogech, you dey monitor me. Ogechi said it's 4 a.m. in Australia right now. Ogechi, now you dey monitor me, eh? You be monitoring spirit. No, it's not. That's one thing you guys don't know. Australia has different time. What do you call it? Time zone. So I live in Western Australia. You are giving me Sydney time. So when you want to search time for Australia, can you please specify to Google to give you the correct um, state or territory? So Sydney, the eastern states, they have different. Then I think Tasmania and the other one, they have different. Now Western Australia has different. So it's to 1 a.m. Thank you, designs. Classic design. Thank you. Kenneth, what you want talk? Speak or hold your peace. Write your comment, write your question, please, as you come. Shoot your question. This is the time you have all ears. I need to answer your questions. I've said it to everyone. The time to answer your question, put your notification button on or you comment on my post and stuff. Okay. Okay, yeah, you're right. It's Sydney. All right. Kenneth, shoot your question. How is everyone? What is your plan? Do you have any migration plan for 2025? The year is ending. Like, this is December. By this time last year, I was already in Lagos. I miss Nigeria though. No matter how bad things are, home is home. Oh, some people won't be happy for saying that, but it's okay. Um, it's December, January, everything will be clear. Okay. Remember that Australia and New Zealand, they have award. Australia has this a scholarship that goes off, I think, every February. But once it's up, I'll make a video on that. And New Zealand has similar scholarship as well for both undergraduate and postgraduate. Okay. But the scholarship covers your tuition fee. This is government scholarship. This is not school. So when they give you scholarship, they link you to school. You get admission from school. Okay. So it's government scholarship. Both Australia and New Zealand, they run separate scholarship, government scholarship. I always share the video every year. So once it's up, I'm going to share the video as well. All right. So let me tell you, before my mom got I'll come to you. I saw that question. My mom, oh, let me finish that scholarship one because some people may be interested, okay? So look out for it. However, I need to tell you something because there are these things people keep talking about that scholarship last time I shared it. Some people were interested, why some people? So the condition, because it's a government, so they are giving it to developing country or underdeveloped, whatever you call it. Nigeria is there, Ghana, almost African countries are there, and some Asian countries as well. So the plan is you come to their country, they train you, they pay for your tuition fee, they give you accommodation, they provide a feeding allowance, and they pay for your flight tickets. Everything is covered, like for free. Everything is for free. So that is a way of giving back to developing country or underdeveloped countries. So they one of the rule or criteria or requirement is that you must go home after study. So stop there. There's where many people say, oh, I don't want to go home. But I want to tell you something. If you are able to get that scholarship, you are already made. Because let's assume you're going to study your master's for 2 years, for example, in New Zealand and Australia. Guys, you've made enough connection. All you need is that when you go, and because it's a government scholarship, so let's assume you are from Nigeria or Ghana. When you are going home, they'll connect you to your government so that whatever you have studied, you are going back. You will just start projects, you know. If you can even start NGO or whatever, start a project. All you need is to stay there for 2 years. So they want you to stay in your country for 2 years to implement what you have studied. So it's also a way to link you to the government, like pave way. So Australia government or New Zealand government is sending you back home, link you with the government things and just start a project and stuff, for example. So the rule is that you must leave and stay in your country because they paid you to help develop your country for 2 years. After 2 years, you can go anywhere. You can come back to New Zealand or Australia, but you must go out for 2 years. So this way people say, oh, I don't want to come back. But I'm telling you, if you have that opportunity, God help you, you got that opportunity, please go. Go. I'm telling you, go. All right. Alemu, let's go to you. Say, my mom got rejected for visitor visa in Australia, and they say the reason is because her son-in-law applied for it. And can you suggest there was a reason they said that because it's the son-in-law? I beg. There is a reason. What happened to the son-in-law? Is it not a permanent resident? You see, the question is not complete. What is the reason? The son-in-law, what is the reason? There must be a reason. Has he done fraud? Doesn't he have enough income to support your mom? What kind of job is he doing? Is he not a permanent resident or a citizen? A permanent resident? Check those things. Please tell me why. They must give a reason why they are rejecting it because it's the son-in-law. Okay, is it because it's a son-in-law? Son-in-law can invite the mother-in-law. Or if not, why can't your sister invite your mother? Okay, there must be a reason why they mention your son-in-law. Is it any of these reasons I've mentioned? And the question is, why can't your sister do that? Or you, Alemu, or is it you? I don't know whether it's your husband we're talking about here or your sister's husband. Can I know, please? I really need to. One, via the job work visa. I need your help. Okay. Chooks, what is your qualification? What is your experience? Okay. Have you, you are early 30s, late 30s? Are you in your 40s, late 40s? I don't want to ask you what is your age because some of you don't want to say your age. Just tell me, is that early 30s, early 20s, early 40s and stuff, okay? And or mid, so whatever. Tell me qualification, experience, then I will tell you your visa options now, okay? All right. So yeah, that is it. That is it. So whatever is happening, just make sure you have your plan, you stick to your plan, Stick to your migration plan. Whatever you are doing, stick to it. It is 2025. Is it 2025 happening? And there is work visa, there's jobs, employment, what do you call visa sponsorship. I say to people, if visa sponsorship is the only hope you have, like you don't have money or anything, then continue to go for it. Okay, I need to kill something. 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 Where is that rubbish thing flying? Okay. All right, guys. So ask your question. Ask your question. Okay. Right. So, job seeker, job seeker, please go be looking for jobs. Stop listening to people when they say, I've been applying, I haven't gotten. You and that person, you don't have the same fate. Your chi is different. Okay? So your luck is different as well. People are still getting job. Okay? There is one thing you guys need to know about Australia migration. Okay? If you notice, you find out that people that get visas or new visas for Canada, UK, they always come out openly. They come to social media and say how I got my this thing, how I do this, and people will say, oh, people are still getting this. One thing with Australia culture is that people don't talk. I just want you to know that people, okay. People, there was even a time that people don't hear anything about Australia. People like us are people that brought Australia to the limelight when it comes to talking about migration. Okay. So don't think because people are not talking that people from their country are not coming to Australia every time. They are still getting visas. Okay. So it is your duty to, it is your job to say, okay, now, the way I am, can I afford study? Okay. Do I have sponsor? If I don't have sponsor, do I have any plan? Okay. Do you want to run things the way other people are running things? Are you connected with these people that run things when it comes to sponsorship or so? Does it make sense? I don't connect anybody to any sponsorship thing. That reminds me, sometimes someone in Nigeria say to me, Mom, can you help me? I say, I know, go help you. Go find your friends, ask them question. Um, yes, Rejoice, I'm good. How are you? Ask your friends, don't be an introvert. Ask people. A lot of people know these things in your country, how they run these things. So go ask them question. Don't get me involved. Um, so you ask yourself, is it something you can do? If it's not something you can do, then you ask yourself, do I have skills, experience is needed in Australia? I've shared enough video here on this channel about work visa migration, okay, migration via skilled visa. Even the one that there is this thing, this I don't know, incense, this is incense that is, I have incense here that refuse to die. Kill that incense. Good. Go and die. Die. Kill it. It should die. Give it some time. He's now drunk. All right. All right, let's continue. Then, so if you think you cannot run the study one, you are not this kind of person that can hustle it. Because I know some people, when they give you that access, they ask you to pay monthly. Monthly, every month you pay a percentage. That percentage is huge. So if you're going into that business, I want you to know that you are paying that percentage. And if you don't pay that percentage, they will pull it. And the worst part is that maybe you have paid for two months and your visa is not granted yet, and you can't pay anymore. They will pull it. And it might be the time they're looking at your application that they pull it. Then you know that every month you have wasted all the money because the percentage they will ask you to pay is big. You see? And now because you can't pay, they pull it, they pull the whatever money or whatever they have put in that, whatever. I don't want to be calling names, okay? Then they pull it. I've seen someone they pulled before the visa was granted, and it affected the person because along the line, because some people have this notion that once you apply for study visa, because they have written that is 6 weeks, it will come out in 6 weeks. It's only few people that get it in that 6 weeks. So this person's own lingered to the third month, because all the plan is to pay the first and second to bring money, and then the third month he couldn't pay, they pull it. So the visa was denied anyway, but we don't know whether that is solid because there is even no money to, there's no money in the proof when they check. Okay, so there is no money there. So that one was, but we don't know whether if there is money, whether the visa will be granted or not, but at least that was a major reason. Does it make sense? Plus other tiny, tiny reasons. So what I'm saying that if you want to go into that bargain, please know what you are doing. If you want to go into that bargain, make sure you have money to pay them, because these people, they know they joke with their money. Okay. Okay. Please ask your question. I beg you, ask your question. And I don't give any recommendation. In short, I don't know anyone. Okay. So is this something you go run on your own and decide how you're gonna do it. Okay. Some agents, but not this agent. There are some private agents, but please, they can scam you so easily. So be careful. It's always good to know with someone that knows someone. Okay. Than Alemu, I've asked you a question to tell me about this sons-in-law. What is the major reason? But I can't find anything coming up. I hope I can't find any more question coming up, and I'm hope. Can someone say hi to me newly? Let me make sure that or someone says something different, not only hi. Say something different so I'll know that my comment section is still working. Say something. Just just write Australia, please, on the comment section. Anyone write Australia. I want to check if my comment section is still working, because I've asked someone to respond to the question he asked. Can someone write Australia, please? Australia on the comment section. Australia. You see, this ant is as stubborn as what I don't know. He didn't die. He woke up again. Can someone write Australia for me on the comment section? I knew something was wrong. My comment section is not working anymore. Can someone write, please like my video as you come. Can someone write Australia in the comment section? Please like my video as you come. Someone write Australia. Something is happening. I can't receive, what's happening? What's happening? All right. I've asked someone as well to tell me the qualification and experience so I can direct the person, but I don't know whether it's this ant that is affecting my okay, it's working. Can someone write Australia on the comment section, please? I beg you. Australia, write Australia. Okay. All right. So if you want to come via work, there are two ways. Someone said skill assessment is expensive. The thing I want to tell you is that if you are still young, you can save towards something. If you don't have it now, it doesn't mean that you are going to migrate now. Okay. You already know your plans. This is what I'm saving for. So you save towards it and achieve it. Okay. The funny part is that some people that say to me they don't have money to do their skill assessment will rather pay agents to dupe them ×5 of the cost of skill assessment. They give it to agents that promise them visa. You see, but they don't want to do the right thing. They say it's expensive. I have seen this happen. Now, another thing is that in as much, I just want to say something. In as much as I'm helpful, trying to help everyone, I'm also a human being. Okay? I'm also a human being. Some of you want to ask questions about whether a job offer is a scam or something. You are not writing me 2-3 lines. You write me pages, and you expect me to bring out my time, read these pages, respond to you, go and investigate, send emails, make phone calls, call people, ask people in that city, find something for free. I just say to you, book consultation and come, let's talk about this, and I'll give you a feedback. Then you decide not to. Does it make sense? You decide not to, but you are free, you are happy to let like 5,000, 8,000 dollars go away instead of paying $40. You know, sometimes you look at some people, you laugh. And when you show me that attitude, I will just back off. You write me pages. And this thing is happening every time and every time. And when they scam you, it's you that they will scam, not me. Because you decided to be selfish. It's just it is penny wise, pounds foolish. You are happy to trust someone you don't know with $10,000. You don't know whether that job is fake, whether it's real. But you cannot pay $40 for someone to investigate it. Does it make sense? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Okay. So, in as much as I'm here doing my thing, trying to reach out to everyone, there is a limit to everything. I'm not going to kill myself now. Okay. All right. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. I think there is something happening with this comment section, but it's okay. Let's keep going. All right. So back to basics. We're talking about ways to migrate to Australia. I've talked about the study visa. I'm now talking about other ways apart from study visa. Okay. If you don't have money for skill assessment, which is going to lead you to visa 491. Visa 491, I used to think that the subsequent visa before you go for permanent resident after 3 years on visa 491, that you must be under 45. However, I made a post today because I found out that the visa that comes after 491 doesn't have age limit. So it doesn't matter whether you turn 45 while you are still on that temporary resident visa 491. It doesn't matter because the subsequent visa is what? Is a permanent resident visa anyways. Like anyways. And it's not, there's no age limit. So you are good to go in Australia. Okay. So if you have money and you are, another thing I ask people is that don't just go to skill assessment because you have the money as well. Make sure your occupation is scarce in Australia. That is something that gives people visa, where something is required. I also shared video on how to check priority list. Okay. There is a new list that is released. That new list is called core skill occupation list. Is only for temporary resident visa that is employer sponsored. It's for employer sponsored 482. They just want to change the list because it's for temporary resident visa, skill in demand. Okay. So it has nothing to do with permanent resident visa or something. Okay. Now, you have money for skill assessment, go do it. Your occupation is in scarce skill, go do it. You go do your EOY, expression of interest, and wait for a call. It's just like express entry. Okay. And I say to people, most of the time people say to me, I want Australia permanent resident. When I look at their profile, they don't have strong profile to shoot. You don't have postgraduate qualification. Your occupation is not in demand. You just tell me, I just want permanent resident for my family. Australia is not like that. And I have advised people to go for temporary resident visa and they back out because they just want permanent resident, forgetting that permanent resident is the opokachi, the high of it. You are competing with people with a lot of experience and a lot of postgraduate qualification. And someone is advising you to go for temporal. Then when you go into Australia, after so years, you apply for permanent resident, you back off less like, I don't want temporary resident, just like that. It is you, okay? So all I need is just to give you a reason why this and this should work for you, but it's the entire you. But please, I want to tell you that most of the time, people take this decision and 2-3 years down the line, they look back and they will regret everything decision they have taken. Okay, so before you take that decision, think, are you taking it out of pride? Because some of you, because your friend got permanent resident to another country or to Australia, you just want to get the same thing, but you don't share the same profile. Does it make sense? Yeah. So thank you. As long as you later end up as a citizen of Australia, so you have your clear pathway. So why not? Okay. So I don't know what's happening here, but I know that I don't have comments coming up again. All right. So I could have said, ask me your question, but let me finish on the pathways. Okay. So If you do skill assessment, you can do for permanent resident or temporary resident visa. Now let's talk about job. Let's talk about the job one, okay? I'm going to tell you today, look you in the eyes and tell you from what I know, that visa sponsorship Australia is still happening. I've said so many things about this, and I just want to tell you that it is still happening. If that is the only way you can japa, continue looking for job. Now, I shared Canada for Saskatchewan, both the agricultural and healthcare pathway. There are a lot of occupation there. All they ask you is to look for job. The thing is that the job thing in any particular country is phases out and it comes up again, because some migrants come in, just like Australia caregiver visa 482 that started last year. Now it's filled up. Do you think it will fill up forever? Maybe in the next 2 years down the line, you'll find out that those people that came as caregivers, they have transitioned to a different job. You see that? They'll transition to something different. There will be another scarcity again. Okay. So all you need is to be on the lookout. Now, Saskatchewan is doing this program, okay, where they give you visa immediately once you get a job in their province, immediately. Okay, utilize that opportunity as well. I have videos on this channel. Go to my playlist and look for Canada playlist. Try your luck too. Okay, you are not losing anything. You're only looking for job. Looking for job does not cost anybody. It's just your strength, your energy. Is draining. I know it's not easy, but at least there is no money involved. It is your willpower that is draining. Does it make sense? It's not easy. You wake up every day, you plan and shoot, execute, go search for job and apply what is available. Okay. Write down the countries you want and if they have any job visa sponsorship. Australia has, Canada has, and so on. Okay. I've shared this here. Finland is mainly for study. It's hard to get a job, but people are still getting it, but it's hard. At least they have vocational studies. Vamia College application is ending tomorrow. Once that one stop, we'll start a campaign for Portugal. I just don't want to complicate things. That's why I don't want to talk about Portugal anymore. I just want the Vamia College Finland to stop when they stop the application, because they will open another portal next year. I think next year again, they'll open another portal for different studies. But then we pursue Portugal. Okay. We already have someone talk about the Portugal study option, and the school fees, the way they pay their school fees, they pay their school fees in installment, like 10, you can do 10 to 20 installments in a year. And how much is even the school fees? Okay, so these are options. The thing I'm saying is that I am an advocate of a transit country. You know me talking about transit country. Once you leave your home country and go to another country and you maintain a status, like a legal status in that country, and you obtain something, either skills or qualification or both, it is easier for you to move to another first world country you love so much. It is easy. But if you go to that your transit country and you are just sitting down and doing nothing, you look at your visa expired, you don't have qualification, you didn't grab any skills, you won't be able to move. You won't be able to move. That's the thing. You will end up there. This is a problem with people in Cyprus. Some people in Dubai are having the same problem. People in so many countries that still want to leave because they don't have any legal stay, or the job they have done, they can't prove it because it wasn't paid in the bank. And what again? So all those things will deter you, that you won't be able to move. But once you maintain legal status and you have qualification experience or anything from those countries, you can move. That's why now I still want to talk about Finland and Portugal. I can't talk about Cyprus. I can't talk about Morocco. I can't talk about there is this country, they can't offer you anything. Okay, so most people that go to Cyprus, they end up not studying, because I noticed that the study visa they are giving them is very easy. They don't really care about your proof of fund or anything. They just give you admission, you go. Most people they stop studying. So it's hard for them to move and they don't have any visa existing. That's why I made that video I made, because I've seen a lot of people on consultation and I feel so bad for them. So any video I make is to create awareness, because there are someone in the university in Africa or India or somewhere that's planning to quit their study and go to all these yeye countries, and still they go there, they won't continue their studies, and they stay there, and they can't move. So that's the campaign. All right, I know that the questions are not coming up. I don't know what happened. Welcome to live chat. Remember to guide. I don't know what happened. What happened? I don't know what I pressed. Anyway, something happened and it zoomed off. Okay, let's see if questions will come up now. Reconnecting. Yeah. Okay, let me not touch another thing. I don't know what I will touch and it will boom out. All right. Since I don't know, something happened. The question stopped coming up. But since this is happening anyways, I think we'll end this live today. I'll probably come live again tomorrow. I think I will come here again tomorrow. I'll need to come back here tomorrow because I don't know what happened. Probably I'm going to use a different device. Yeah. I don't know what happened. The question stopped coming. So that's it. All right, guys. I think I need to go now because your questions are not coming up. Don't know why. All right, guys.